Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nelson from Elec Design Works. So today I will be showing you a demonstration of how to use the SIM800L. So maraming advantages ang module na to. Actually, there are a lot of different modules available sa market. Pero me, personally, I prefer this one and I highly recommend this one. Kasi for one, it's really small. So kung kunyari yung project nyo is medyo limited yung space, you can use this one. Kasi if we can compare this dun sa standard micro SIM, which is this one, as you can see, it's really small. So, magandang gamitin siya for small projects. Another is, as you can see, basically yung core lang yung available. Meaning, yung base necessary components lang yung available. Kaya, napakaliit niya and at the same time, napakababa lang ng cost niya as compared to the other modules out there. And, we also have a library that we use to test these modules, and so far it works perfectly, so walang problema whatsoever with compatibility dun sa library. So if we flip this over para makita natin yung description ng pins, so over here, so we can see there are reserved pins for mic and speaker also. Pero for this demonstration, we will only be using the RST, RXD, TXD pins, yung nandun sa may right side. Pero you can also use this module para sa for making calls and receiving calls. Pero since yun nga ang ginawa is talagang yung pinaka basic components lang yung available. So for mic and speaker, you would require additional circuitry na you have to personally do it yourself na, and then add that to this module. So for now, we're only gonna use SMS. Sa GSM function niya, we'll be using SMS. And of course, pagka kunyari kailangan mo ng function like you need to connect to the internet, you can also use GPRS using the RST, RXD, TXD pins. So next is I'm gonna show you what library we'll be using for this module. Okay, so next is the installation of the library. So to do that, of course, we need the Arduino IDE. So if you haven't installed that already, you have to install that. For me, I have version 1.6.5. Pero these installation procedures will work for any version, I think. So follow lang natin to. And then mag-work din ang library natin. So for this, we have to open yung ating Arduino IDE, then go to Sketch, and then go to Include Library, and then Manage Libraries. So if you click this, it will download some files, and then after that, we can search for the library already. So dito, after that, so it's the library that we need is Adafruit Fauna library, and then here it is. As you can see, I've already installed that. For some people, you might encounter problems through this method of library installation. So, for those people na may problema dito, you can also download the library directly from GitHub. So, to do that, first you go to Google, and then, okay, google.com. So, Google, then search for Adafruit, the same library. So, Adafruit Fauna Library. There. So, you would see the first link. Ito yung kailangan natin i-click. And then, go to clone. And then, download zip file. So, once you've downloaded the zip file, show in folder. And then, there it is. And then, cut that. And then, paste that to your Arduino IDE installation. So, for me, ang aking installation actually is nasa desktop. Pero for most of you guys, yung mga through Windows installer yung method of installation ng Arduino IDE, ang default location ng installation folder is program files sa C, first C, program files, and then go to Arduino over here, and then go to libraries. So you have to paste your library here. So, ako kasi nilagay ko na siya dyan previously, so in-overwrite ko. And then, let's remove this, no? I've already installed this library on my Arduino IDE. So here it is. Now we're going to unzip, extract files. Okay, so now you have here a folder, extracted folder. If you open this, you will find another folder inside na same name. You have to move all these files na nasa loob ng folder na yun, one level up. Kasi hindi siya mare-recognize ng Arduino IDE. So, okay. And then we can remove this already. Kasi, na-remove na natin yung files one level up. Okay, so now, install na yung library natin. So, let's check. Now, let's try and open 1.6.5. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. To check if the library was properly installed, go to File, and then go to Examples, and then go to look for your library. So ako kasi marami na ako naka-install. So look for Adafruit Fauna library over here. So as you can see, may mga sample codes na tayo dito. So next is connecting the SIM800 to your Arduino and then testing SMS capabilities. Okay guys, so these are the materials that we're going to use for this experiment. No? So first we need the Arduino, of course, and its cable. So your Arduino might look different, pero ano kasi to, clone kasi to eh. Pero it's recognized as Arduino pa rin, so it's okay. So we also need, of course, the SIM800L module. We need a SIM card with load para makapag-test, some DuPont connectors, a breadboard. This is optional. Itong breadboard and diodes. Kasi one of the things that you have to take note of is itong SIM800L actually, ang kanyang supply requirements is around mga 3.6 volts to 4 volts, ganyan. So, as you can see sa Arduino, we don't have that. So, we only have 5 volts and we also have 3.3 volts dun sa Arduino natin. Problem is, the 3.3 volts is, I think, ang kaya niya lang isupply na current is around 50 milliamps or 100 milliamps, which is not enough para dun sa SIM800 kasi medyo mataas yung power requirement nito eh. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get the supply from the 5 volts pin, which can supply a much higher current. Problem is, kailangan natin ibaba yung voltage na yon to around 3.74 volts. Kasi nga, if we don't do that, the status message that you would see is high voltage, I think high voltage warning. And then if not enough naman yung voltage na ipoprovide mo, lalabas naman doon low voltage warning. So, we're going to use diodes para maibaba natin yung voltage from 5 volts to whatever is required ng SIM800. But mind you, this is just a dirty fix. Hindi ito engineering fix. So, we're just doing this kasi for most of you guys, wala kayong available na 3.7 volts na supply right now. Pero ang talagang ideal fix is you get your regulator, a voltage regulator na magpo-provide ng stable 3.7 volts. So this one is just so makita nyo personally na pwede nyo gawin din sa bahay or sa lab yung gagawin natin dito. So to do this, let's connect first yung Arduino natin. Okay, connected na yung Arduino. Let's move this a little para lumuwag. So, gagawin natin ngayon is we're going to connect the 5 volts pin dito sa breadboard. And then from the breadboard, lalagyan natin ng isang diode. Try muna natin with one diode kung mag-work na to. Okay. And then from there, saka tayo papasok ng supply dito sa SIM800. So as you can see, we're going to use yung right pins, yung right side pins. Yung sa left side, hindi natin to gagamitin. So for this, nakikita natin, meron tayong ground is dulo. So let's use black as ground. Okay. So now, we have white as the supply. So, as you can see, hindi ko pinopulate yung isang pin, yung pinaka-topmost pin, hindi siya nilagyan ng header. That's because that is the net pin. So, antenna yon, yung lalagyanan ng antenna yan. As you can see dun sa ating description sa sides, nakalagay doon is net. So, don't be confused kasi baka i-populate nyo yung buong pin and then i-follow nyo yung procedure and then ilalagay nyo yung pin na white or yung VCC pin ng ganyan. Hindi dulo yan So, we have one pin before the VCC pin, yung antenna yun. So, be careful with that. So, ngayon, ilalagay natin dito yung white pin. So, supposed to be nasa around 4 volts yung drop niyan. 4 volts, 4.3 volts. Titingnan natin kung enough na. Ang Arduino kasi I think nasa mga, hindi siya talaga 5 volts So, around mga 4.5 volts, 4.6 volts talagang lumalabas sa 5 volts pin So, this should be enough. Pero kung hindi, dadagdagan natin ng isa pang diode. So, this pin, yung black pin, we connect this to the ground. So, as you can see, iilaw to dapat. And let's see. Right. Black into the ground. 5 volts. Let's. Okay, mali. Mali pala yung kabit ko ng 5 volts. Mali. So, this is ground. There. So, it's blinking. So, yung blink niya, actually may code siya, may meaning yan. So, but wait, we forgot to place the SIM card. So, let's place this like so. So, yung pinaka contacts niya, yung copper niya, we are going to place it like so. We're going to insert it like this. This yung kanyang cut side nandun sa outer part. So, as you can see, nagbiblink siya. Ibig sabihin, naghahanap siya ng network. 1 second delay blinks. Pagka naging 3 second delays na yan, ibig sabihin, nakahanap na siya ng network din. So, for now, let's try and reset. Yan. Re-initialize natin yung SIM card. So, it's blinking 1 second. 1 second delays. There. So, ngayon, connected na siya sa network. So, ang blink niya is 3 second separations na, 3 second intervals na. So, that means, connected na siya sa network. Next is, we're going to connect the reset RxD and TxD pins. For us to know where i-connect dun sa ating Arduino, first, we need to review the code. So, let's go here sa Arduino IDE. So, here, let's try and open an example code para sa SIM800. So, let's go to either Phona library and then go to Phona test. This one. So, dun sa Phona test, makikita natin dito na meron tayong assignments, pin assignments over here. So, Phona RX is connected to pin 2, Phona TX is connected to 3, and Phona RST is connected to 4. If we try and recall yun sa pin connection, sa pin descriptions, we can find these particular pins dun sa ating SIM800. So, we're going to connect accordingly. So, dito, we're going to connect RSD. Let's try this first now. RSD, sorry, not RSD. So, the orange pin, we're going to connect to pin 4. Kasi according dun sa code, it should be on pin 4. And then, RX over here, RXD, should be connected to, sorry. Oh. Let's, pagsabihin na natin sila dalawa. Okay, so RxD, which is white. Yung white pin is connected to pin 2. And then the black pin is connected to pin 3. Over there. Okay. So may network pa rin tayo. Let's try this. Let's upload this now. So go to tools, Arduino Uno, and then COM12. Let's upload this. Okay, so it's compiling, and then after compiling it should start uploading. Well, I think it's stuck. Let's try this again, and let's reopen Arduino IDE. So I have too many Arduinos open right now, so let's try and close all of them and then reopen, so they might be causing problems. Okay, there. So let's try and reopen this again. But maybe nagko-conflict sila with each other because I have 3 different versions of Arduino installed on my computer. So let's try this again. Let's go to File, and then go to Adafruit Fauna, and then go to Fauna Test, and then Upload, Control U. Okay, there. So it's starting to compile. Okay, oops. The problem is, what is the problem? It's Arduino, no? And then COM12. Is it COM12 or is it COM9? Let's try this again. Okay, there. It's uploading. Mali yung port ko. Okay, so now let's wait for it to finish. There. So let's go and open serial monitor and see kung ano yung mangyayari. So this portion here, 80, the Arduino is polling the status of, let's go back here. So this portion here, so the Arduino is polling the status of the GSM module, no? And then after around somewhere here, nag-reply na yung GSM module with its status, and then they have sa communications, back and forth communications para i-establish which version ng which type of GSM module it is, and then na-detect it's a SIM800 over here. And then the Arduino pulls additional information from the GSM module, like its IMEI, and then all these options here are the features that are available to you using this library. And then if we go down there, we can see that there's a status there that the Arduino is ready to make calls, and I mean the GSM module is ready to make calls and to send and receive SMS. So first, let's try and make calls. So to do that, we have to look for the feature na kung ano yung command for that. So for calls, over here, it's make phone call. It's C. So let's type here C. So it's asking for a number. Dun sa bottom portion nung ating serial monitor is asking for a number. So let's type a number. Let's say for example, ang number ay yung number ng shop, which is 0949. Let's wait a second. Okay. So the number of the shop is 0949 966 5973. And then let's go ahead and enter that number. So we're waiting for this number to ring. There. So it's ringing. It's calling itself kasi this is a dual SIM. So okay, so sorry about that, naputol yung video kasi we have an app installed dun sa phone na nag-cause ng nag-block, nag-interrupt dun sa video. Anyway, so now we're going to try and send a text message. So for that, we have to look for the command here, which is, I think that's this one, send SMS. Okay, so let's type that here, small s, and then enter. So now it's asking for a number. So let's place that number again, no? The shop number, which is 0949 966 5973. And then now it's asking for the message that you want to send. So let's send here a SIM800L test message, and then press enter. Okay, so it performs 80 commands, and then it sends the number to the shop number, and then it's sent. So let's wait for this phone to receive the message. There, may lalabas na SMS dyan. So over there, so yan, SIM800L test message. So basically, that is how you use this module. And so yun lang. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have fun using your module.